Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a nice start of your week here. We got two NBA matchups on this slate. There's some really good action here. Before I get started, go ahead and like and subscribe. Support the channel, guys. You guys have been great. Go ahead and check out all my links in the description, as well as becoming a YouTube member today. Getting into that private Discord. Got a great group of people in there, and I'd love to continue adding to that family we have going on. A lot of good plays in there too. So yeah, those links are in the description. Gonna get started. Two matchups. Starting with the Atlanta Hawks versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Philly opening up as 5-point favorites with the over-under at 223. We saw, game one was an unbelievable outing for the Hawks. I don't think anyone expected them to come into Philly and just do what they did. We know they struggled in the last few minutes of the game, but besides that, they just dominated. Trae Young, definitely a special player. Has been really fun to watch. This Atlanta team, they got a team of shooters, unlike anyone I've seen in the playoffs. Like, no one's talking about the Hawks. I'm not saying they're going to win a title or anything, but they built that team for Trae Young. Bogdanovich, Gallinari, Huerter, DeAndre Hunter, Capella. They have so many shooters on that team that aren't afraid to take the shots and can actually shoot and create their own shots. It's crazy. They got a nice squad, and they were killing it. I don't think they can sustain that three-point shot like they did this entire series, but they had a great game one. Can't really discredit them on that. Philly, I think what hurt Philly, they had those 9 turnovers in the first quarter, which is unheard of for a quarter. And that you have 9 turnovers in a quarter, that's kind of going to ruin your whole game plan, and you're going to be down a lot. And that's what happened. And B dominated. Tobias Harris looked good. Ben Simmons looked pretty decent. It's not like the Philly played bad. It's just they turned it over so much early on and got in a hole and couldn't get out. I do like what I saw from the Hawks. This shows it's going to be a very competitive series here. If Capella can stay out of foul trouble, it's going to be tough containing Embiid. Maybe they need to trap him, stuff like that. But I like the 5 points with the Hawks. I think that's a lot. We know they're probably not going to shoot like they did in Game 2. I'd be amazed if they did. But 5 points and the way they dominated, I think it's going to be a lot closer than we think. And wouldn't surprise me if the Hawks come out again and win. 5 points is a lot from a Philly team that struggled in Game 1. I'm going to take the free points with the Hawks, and we're going to go with the over 223. And then the next matchup, we have Game 1 between the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Utah Jazz. Utah opening up as 3.5-point favorites with the over-under at 220.5. It's going to be a really great series here. Looks like pretty much everybody's healthy. Conley is questionable. I feel like Conley should be good to go with the rest he's had. The Clippers have struggled against Utah. 3-9 in their last 12 against Utah, and 3-9 covering the spread against Utah. And then they're 0-5 on the road against Utah. Crazy stats right there. They have struggled big time against Utah. And the Jazz are a much better team than the Mavs. That's obvious. And the Mavs put them to Game 7. So Clippers are in trouble. They struggled mightily in that series. Without Kawhi and Paul George, they didn't really have too much help. They had a little bit of help here and there from Reggie Jackson, and Terrence Mann helped a little bit, but inconsistent inconsistent play from Morris and Rondo. Zubac didn't really play that much in that series. They're going to have their hands full with Gobert in the paint. It's going to be hard for them to get in the paint. Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley. Their team's elite. That's why they're the best team in the league here. I love the Jazz minus 3.5 in this spot. We're going to see what happens with this Clippers game. I think it's going to be tough for the Clippers. Should be a really fun series. I'm excited to see it. But Game 1, going to take the Jazz minus 3.5 here. And we're going to go with the under 220.5. I think Clippers might struggle to score a bit here. Should be a nice defensive game. Gonna have to definitely earn your buckets in this matchup. We'll go with the under 220.5. See what happens, but I'm taking the Jazz here, and I'm just gonna do a little two-team parlay to end this video. We're gonna go Jazz. We'll see if it hits. We're just gonna go Jazz minus 3.5, and then we're gonna go the Atlanta plus 5. See if they hit. I recommend adding them to. You can do a 4-point teaser with them. It's gonna give you plus 100 odds if you guys choose to do so. That'll get you the Hawks plus 9, and then it'll get you the Clippers minus 0.5. So it'll or not the Clippers. It'll be the Jazz, basically the Jazz money line, and then the Atlanta plus 9. 2-team teaser. Most of your bookies should give you the teaser option. 4 points is the minimum. Should be plus 100 odds. There you go. That's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys are all winners, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good one.